If we get any kind of message of intelligent life, then I'm going to suggest our scientists try to make contact with it.
Astronomers have spent decades searching for objects from outside our own solar system. But it is precisely when all hope seems lost that the most marvellous things occur. This was the situation for these astronomers. After decades of nothing, something completely unexpected happened. Two objects arrived at once. Scientists and astronomers from across the globe, SETI, and even NASA participated in the investigation of these mysterious visitors. What can we learn from them? How did they get started? Where did they originate? When can we anticipate the arrival of the next one? The first object to emerge from the void of space was barely visible through the telescope of a Hawaii-based space observatory. The object was discovered to have originated from Vega, an alien star located 147 trillion miles away and hurtling through space at a speed of 57,000 miles per hour. It was shaped like a cigar and measured 1,000 meters in length. That is not very large for a comet or an asteroid, assuming it was a comet or an asteroid. It may have been formed into a disk resembling a spaceship, and by the time it was discovered, it had already zipped by our Sun, performed a sharp turn, and was speeding off in another direction. A movement and behaviour that are highly unnatural for an asteroid or comet. Just as astronomers were recovering from the shock, awe, and confusion caused by this unexpected visitor, another event occurred. There was yet another. Gennady Borisov, an engineer and amateur astronomer, observed a moving object against the pre-dawn sky from his personal observatory in Orkney, Crimea, using a telescope he had constructed himself. Even upon first glance, he recognized its uniqueness. It was traveling in the opposite direction of the comets that inhabit the main asteroid belt that encircles the Sun. The only remaining question is whether these interstellar visitors are of natural or artificial origin. For that, we will have to travel to their homeland to find out. The first interstellar traveller came from the Vega star system and was given the Hawaii name Oumuamua, which means scout. Vega is referred to as the past and future's North Star. Vega is a brilliant star located just 25 light-years from Earth, visible in the Northern Hemisphere's summer sky. Because the Earth's axis wobbles over a period of 26,000 years, our perception of north gradually shifts to different stars. Vega was a North Star many millennia ago, and it will regain that position in approximately 12,000 years. Early in 2013, astronomers discovered an asteroid belt surrounding Vega, suggesting the presence of extraterrestrial planets among the rock. The layout indicates that there are two regions, an outer region with icy asteroids and an inner region with warmer space rocks. The name Oumuamua referred to one of these rocks. NASA had only 11 days to observe it, as it was travelling at 3 times the speed of Earth's orbit around the Sun. Then it was no longer detectable because it was too small and dim to be seen. It entered our solar system and, after passing Earth, abruptly accelerated out of our solar system. While tracking Oumuamua, we anticipated that its orbit would be hyperbolic, with only gravitational force acting on it. But it did not, as if there were an additional acceleration, as if something unseen were pushing it in addition to gravity. By the time it was spotted, the cigar-shaped object had already zipped by our Sun, performed a slick hip turn, and began speeding off in a different direction. Scientists were particularly preoccupied with two issues. The first was its enigmatic acceleration away from the Sun, and the second was its peculiar shape. In the years that followed, scientific journals and media headlines were rife with wild speculation. Despite NASA's best efforts to categorize it as an asteroid, then a comet, then an asteroid, and then a comet again, it became abundantly clear that we had no idea what it was. To be frank, we still do not. However, Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb suggested that it could be an artificial structure created by an intelligent alien civilization. Finally, someone had the courage to say what everyone was thinking, because whatever it was, it challenged our physics and perplexed everyone. After reaching its closest point to the Sun, the object began leaving the solar system at a speed of approximately 95,000 kilometers per second, which is extremely fast relative to our Sun. As for Oumuamua, I am not claiming that they were aliens, but they were aliens. If they wanted to spy on us, an advanced alien civilization would design a spacecraft that could hide in plain sight. But what do I know?